Good evening, everyone. It's November 11th, 2018. It's been a huge weekend as far as comic books go. So, and I just finished watching the new Fantastic Beasts movie. Really liked it a lot. I like this whole Harry Potter and, in real life kind of thing. I know it's not Harry Potter and it's way before apples and oranges, but it's still fruit, and I still love it. So anyway, to the comics. Went to Mile High Comics in Denver this weekend, as well as my local comic book shop. And met the owner of Mile High Comics and had a great time. And so we'll start off back to comics. All right, it's been a hectic roller coaster weekend, so my mind's all over the place. My first comic, it was the only one I got from eBay this week. DC Comics presents number 27. First appearance of Mongul. Had to get this one when I saw it. It was really cool. Mongul's always been one of my favorite Superman enemies. So way back then with the Reign of the Superman, all that in his War World ship machine that they did. Anyway, like it a lot. Had to have it. Alright. From my local comic book shop, Flash, number 49, Part 3 of the Flash Wars. Really liking this. Liking it a lot. Nice hectic cover, Flash center point. Alright. Got a couple of True Believers. Fantastic Four. I think it's 48. I'm not really sure of the whatever, but first appearance, Silver Surfer, and a cameo of Galactus. But one of the comics that I wish I could have, or if I could ever get it cheaply, wish I could get, from Real Fantastic Four. So had to have it just because for $1 you can't go wrong for $1 with True Believers. Phoenix presents The Wedding of Scott Summers and Jean Grey. Again, $1. Like it. Carol Danvers and Carol Danvers, True Believers, when she shows up with powers, I believe. Haven't read it. Just going off what I've heard. True Believers, Ant-Man presents Iron Man. The Ghost of the Machine. Seen a couple of people display that one, the real one, so. And last from my comic book store, Superman and Batman, number 12. Where Supergirl from the Apocalypse, is it Batman, Superman, Apocalypse thing when she shows up? But, yeah. Like it a lot. And from Mile High Comics, Superman and Batman number 8. Didn't show it in order, but, way more comics from Mile High, so I did it that way. I was looking through this one at Mile High, going, oh, those are one, okay, I want number 8. Where is it? 6, this to 6, 7. Number 8. Not the one I want. I want the Virgin cover with Supergirl wrapped up in the cape and the towel and nothing else. I know that one's up there in price. I've seen it. I've seen people buying it for I'm not sure if it was rated or not, but I saw it buy for $200 on eBay. That one is more money than I have right now. Even though I spent, I went to, Mile High Comics, spent a little over $200 and got it for under $100 with 60% off. So, bought a lot of stuff. Superman number 82 from the Reign of Superman, second issue, second print. I have this one in the first print, but it comes in a bag full of a couple of different things, still in the case. And so rather than opening it and freeing the stuff or making it decrease in value, I thought I'm going to get a second print just so I can read it inside and just have a comic that I could read, so. And for $1.50, that's what I either what I paid for or what it was in the catalog, or whatever, for $1.50. It's like whatever, slightly 50 cents more than a True Believer. So, why am I gonna turn my nose up at something cheap? Superman Red and Superman Blue, issue 1. Ever since I found out about the Electric Blue Superman, you know, when it became that form of electricity, I was interested in it. And then when I saw he turned into divided into two and became a Superman Red as well, it's like, how the hell did he split up? I've been looking for that one issue that told me how the hell he split up into two people, and finally found it, I believe, looking at the inside of it. I mean, I'll have to read it to be careful and make sure it's what I'm looking for, but I believe this is the one I've been looking for. And I like the cover, busy as hell. I think I'm pretty sure I need 3D glasses just to make more sense, and I look forward to trying to get a pair just to see if it is what I think it is. So, look forward to it. Alright. A new, near mint, should I say, Supergirl number 52. The new 52, sorry. Supergirl 28 of the new 52, where she gets the Red Lantern ring and turns into a Red Lantern. Again, ever since I found out about that little storyline, I've been collecting the issues connected with that, and I finally got the last of the Supergirl comics related to that. You know, also grabbed the number 29, where it showed in one of the pages that there's at least 2 more issues out there in like a Red Lanterns comic and a Green Lanterns comic where it's more to the story, where there's a little more to the storyline. I thought it was really just 28, 29, 30, 31, and 32 or 33. I forget which one it stops at. But again, had to get both of these. You know, I like the Silver Banshee in this one. Really great storyline. Alright, this is an Elseworld comic. Superman Speeding Bullets, where Superman comes to Earth and is raised by Thomas and Martha Wayne. I'd wondered when and was a Batman instead of a Superman kind of a thing. You know, I had wondered when I found out about that storyline too, that if he would have a younger brother, you know, like younger brother Bruce, or older brother, whichever one it is, but didn't find a mention of Bruce Wayne at all because his name was Bruce Wayne. No Clark Kent. Definitely interesting read. Liked it a lot. Superman number 53. This is the issue right after Superman reveals his identity or Clark Kent reveals his secret identity, Superman. You know, because that's Lois Lane's reaction to it and part of it, so. Wanted to get that one because I wanted to know about her reaction, you know, I am Superman. You know, so, like the American flag, part of it. In the background there, I really like that. Truth, justice, and the American way. Don't think he'd be very proud as of 2016, but that's just me being a stubborn Democrat. Superman number 93, back to Krypton, I guess part of looks like a 0-hour storyline, I'm not sure. But I like the idea of him being torn between his two worlds, I guess. Who he is and who he was. Looked through it a little bit. Didn't read it fully. Look forward to reading it fully. Now, my favorite comic issue is Superman number 75. You know, Death of Superman. Just iconic, you know. So, when I came across this one going through the bins at Mile High, I wanted to get it. Superman, Man of Steel, 75, you know, the Death of Mixa. Oh, you know that guy. Kind of find it funny that, you know, Mixapicalix is dead or supposedly dead, and what's flying is not a cape but a pair of boxer shorts. Guess it was laundry day. My bad punny jokes. This is a issue that I bought from my local comic book shop, but somehow it disappeared here at the house, along with several others from my box, or that were bought from my box. It just disappeared. Not in my collection, not in my son's room, not anywhere, but we can't find them. Found it up there, actually, and bought it. It was actually for like $3, so it was a lot cheaper than I bought it down here at my local comic book shop. All-Star Batman #1. Thinking about getting this one graded. Give me your opinion on it, I guess. Several, or a couple I wouldn't mind getting opinion graded, CGC'd. But that All-Star Batman was definitely one of them. Alright. I guess I didn't take that off there yet. Superman, #59. Something about the cover called to me. You know, Lois Lane wrapped up in Superman's cape. You know, in this issue, Lois asks Clark the burning question, why are you Superman? And, you know, they finally some time to be alone together. Just because from what I read on the, when Superman, after the reaction of Superman revealing his identity to Lois, it was I don't know if I could be Mrs. Superman. I need to take my time to wrap my head around this. I mean, honestly, between just me and you, who wouldn't be a little bit of, I gotta figure things out. I'm not breaking up with you, but I need to figure things out. So, I thought this might have been a little bit more of after she figures things out, you know. Plus, like I said, the cover just called to me. Something intimate, you know, his hand on her shoulder, her wrapped around his cape. Something very intimate. It called to me. I had to buy it. Just had to buy it. Alright, this was the only new comic, or say newer comic, that I bought at Mile High. Earth's Mightiest Heroes, The Avengers, #2, from when they battle the Celestials. Interested about it. You know, I wanted to get, another Avengers 10, you know, the 700 issue. But I couldn't really find anything there. I mean, the only thing I found there was up there in the front with the cash register was a variant, and it's selling for a lot more money than I wanted to pay for it. Don't know why. So I found the issue I wanted on eBay, bought it for a lot less. You know, I understand making a profit. People have to run things a certain way, even when things discounted. I'm not going to fault a person for selling and making money so he can buy more comics to sell more. So I'm not faulting anyone. I'll go back to Mile High Comics every time I'm up in Denver. Period. I love that place. Love that place so much. I found this in a dollar bin, in a dollar box. I thought it was really cool. Again, like the Superman #59, it just spoke to me. It's a 12-part saga of the Kents. The Truth, Justice, and the American West. Looks to me like a little bit of history of the Kents. Like the Superman look-alike guy here. Looks like an old man, great-great-grandpa Kent. Settling in, apparently bleeding Kansas. So, just love the look of this thing. Again, like a True Believers, it was $1. I had to have it, and it's the first issue. So if I only get one, hey, I got the first one. How lucky is that? Because that's the only thing I don't like about those dollar bins that are in 2 spots in Mile High Comics. It's like, I mean, I understand it's $1 kind of thing. That's cheap, you know. They're cheap, you know, by $1, but it's like, how can I find Superman? I'm not gonna spend the whole day that they're open looking through. God, I really want to bet it'd be 100 boxes long boxes. No, thank you. Maybe if I had, a couple of years to spend. Superman in Action Comics, 91 Annual, number 3. Here's a president I can get behind, Superman. He has my vote. Democrat, Republican, or clown. Hell, even if he was libertarian, I'd vote for him. Gotta love Superman. The Adventures of Superman, number 501. I have like 2 issues of all these introductions. This is the first appearance of Superboy. I have CGC'd all 4 of the collector's issues of Man of Steel, Eradicator, Superboy, and Steel, and all of them are 1 CGC'd and 1 raw copy of the collector's issue, except for this one. I just had the collector's edition of in fact, it's right over there, 8.0 of the introduction of Superboy, but I didn't have the raw issue. So I thought, well, if I can't have the raw of the collectors, I'll get a raw the regular cover since I found it. Oops. So I like it. A little bit of attitude on Superboy there. But then again, Superboy's full of attitude. Teenagers, what are you going to do? Alright, The Adventures of Superman Red, Superman Blue, 555. I love this cover. This is so cool. Just the red and the blue, and just awesome. I believe it's right after the divide between the two. The first full issue of Who are you? I mean, again, I haven't read it. I've only glanced through it before I bought it, just to see if I wanted it, because I love the cover. So I liked it a lot. Really cool. And Superman Blue might be the original, but he's still my favorite, because no other reason except I like blue. It's my favorite color. Although I think Superman could have always been a little bit of darker blue, but then again, electric blue is always lighter, so what do I know? Me being me. Stupid as usual. Alright, Superman Red, or Man of Steel, Superman Red, number 77. I have the other issue of this, the connecting cover, because you see Superman Blue flying away, and all that, so I wanted to get the matching cover. Really cool. Alright. I saw this one when I was going through a box in the O's. Again, I mentioned before being a Democrat, so I wanted to buy it. If you're a Republican and you don't like my views, just don't mention it in the comments. That's all I ask. Don't give me a negative thumbs down just because you don't like me for it. Because I like what I like. I respect your political views. Let's not make this political. Just I liked the cover, liked him, so I bought it. Alright, I see this guy mentioned a lot on Facebook, and I finally asked about it at Mile High. It was there, saw it, made some decent price, and so said, you know what, I'll buy it. I'll join the cool kid crowd, even though I know it's evenly divided between I hate this and I love it. Darkhawk number 1. Like I say, now I'm part of the cool kids. Even though I don't act like it, and I can never over there to say that in real life. Alright, that's it for my comic book shoes. If you hold on for a second, I want to show you real quick. Be right back. Alright. These aren't mine, they're my wife's. She recently got into comic books too, but I wanted to show them off. They're just too cool not to show off to me. Alright, just between us, don't tell her I showed you this. At least these first 2. Don't tell her. Shh. Justice League number 8. This is another comic that somehow disappeared when I bought it from my box. Bought it because of Smiling Batman, Laughing Batman. Disappeared. Found it for cheaper up there. Bought it. Or she bought it for me. She surprised me. And she knows I was looking for the origin story or the origin of him. So she got me, I think Dark Metal, kind of a onesie kind of thing, or Dark Metal, whatever tie-in. She got me this. Really cool. Really, really cool. Only downside between these two, they're my Christmas presents. Before you scold me, we kind of buy each other surprise gifts and known gifts for Christmas. You know, those are known gifts. All right, these are hers. I bought 4 of them for her. She bought 1 of them because she doesn't have the money that I do. Captain Marvel #1. The premiere issue. With Captain Marvel, the female movie coming out, she wanted to know the origin story of her. And the origin story starts with this one. So I bought #1. #2. Bought it for her. #3. Don't like this cover as much. Just don't like the green. Don't like the green as much. #4. Captain Marvel. And finally, #5. So she's got a nice small run set. Those are all the comics from this weekend. It was a huge weekend as far as getting things. Well, again, got it from Mile High. Great weekend. Love that place. Met the owner, Chuck. Really cool guy. Really liked it a lot meeting him. It was an honor meeting him. Love that place. Hope you enjoyed the video. Shout out to all my subscribers. I'm starting to trickle you guys in a little bit at a time. Hope you enjoyed the video. You know, inspired by videos, channels by Longbox Love Affair, Arkham Comics and Collectibles, and all you other guys that like comics. Every time I get a like from you, or subscribe and you follow, I appreciate it. It means a lot. I mean, I started doing this for fun because I was inspired by Arkham Comics. I watched his videos online, and I just was inspired. Ugh. And so I started making these videos, and every time one of you guys subscribes to my page, or makes a comment, or don't think I've gotten any likes yet, I'm not sure, on any videos, but anyway, it means a lot to me, and I appreciate it. So shout out to all you guys. If you enjoyed the video, leave a comment and a thumbs up. If you didn't enjoy the video, just ignore me, like every girl did in high school. So hope you enjoyed the video, and until next time, have a good night. Bye.